We have Professor K.K. Agrawal, Chairman of Board of Governors of this institution with us. He is also serving as the Chancellor of K.R. Mangalam University. He is member of the Executive Council of Rajiv Gandhi University, Itanagar, member Board of Governors of MITS Gwalior. He is a member of HRD Task Force on Faculty Availability in Higher Education Institutions. He has just completed his tenure as member Board of Governor IIT Patna. Professor Agrawal obtained his engineering degree from Punjab University, masters from Kurukshetra University, and secured first position in both these programs. He did his PhD in reliability evaluation and optimization, also from Kurukshetra University. In 1975, he became the professor at the age of 27, which is probably the youngest professor any person has become in his career. After a distinguished service of 27 years at MNIT Kurukshetra, Professor Agrawal was appointed Pro-Vice Chancellor of Guru Jambeshwar University, Technical University of Haryana, for a period of 3 years, and he was later appointed as Founder Vice Chancellor of GGS Indraprasth University, Delhi. And he continued on this position up to November 2008. He has been President of Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. He has been President Computer Science Society of India for the period 2007 to 9, Vice President of Southeast Asia Regional Computer Confederation for 2007-8, and its President for the years 2008 to 10. Professor Agrawal has extensively worked in various fields of electronics and computer science, published more than 350 papers in the reputed journals and conferences. He has delivered lectures, invited lectures in different universities, both in India and abroad, such as University of Berkeley, University of Cincinnati, Florida State University, University of Birmingham, and many other universities across the globe. He also has delivered lectures in different industries, such as Tata Consultancy Services, Bell, TVS, DCM, Central Mechanical Engineering Research Institute, and there's a long list, in fact, where he has delivered such lectures. Professor Agrawal was honored by the Reliability Society of IEEE USA for his services as guest editor for the special issue of State of Reliability Effort of Indian Subcontinent. He has been given the Man of Decade, Man of Century, and finally Man of Millennium by American Bibliographic Institute, USA. He was conferred Lifetime Achievement Award by the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication for his intellectual contribution. The Broadcast Engineering Society of India honored him by conferring honorary fellowship in February 2001, and the Computer Society of India conferred the fellowship on him in 2003, and the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering conferred him with the Distinguished Fellowship Award in 2010. May I request you, sir, to deliver your convocation address. Thank you.
Professor Anil Kakotkar, chief guest for this convocation and very dear personal friend for several years. In addition to his immense contributions in his own field of work and research, he has contributed very heavily to the growth of IITs and NITs, relentlessly working for over 5 years to ensure that these institutions are able to deliver what they are supposed to. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Kakotkar for this strenuous effort, which I am personally witness to. And it has started giving results. Sitting on this convocation, Professor Bhatt has enumerated several achievements of this great institution, MNIT Jaipur. I join all of you in congratulating the faculty of the institution, led by the director, to be able to achieve all that. I wish you are able to continue with your efforts relentlessly, as NITs have long way to go than what we have traveled. Professor Bhatt has counted quite a few infrastructure projects which are going in full swing in this institution. I have no hesitation in feeling that NIT Jaipur has destined to be one of the best NITs in very near future. As a matter of fact, there are several situations, there are several areas where we are competing with IITs in a very good manner. I remember at the Golden Jubilee when I made a statement that I would expect that NIT Jaipur will be at par with IITs in the near future. The then Human Resource Minister corrected me to say, Professor Agarwal, it's already doing so. It's a matter of great pride for us. Friends, Convocation is a very solemn occasion, and it's my duty and privilege to congratulate the graduates, bachelor degree, master's degree, PhD degree, and medals and award winners. When I was looking at the list for the last 3 years at least on the number of degrees being awarded on a convocation, we are on a very rising trend, and which is a very healthy trend for an institution. I know increase in intake causes certain amounts of issues in every institution, but institutions like this are supposed to bear those problems and serve the society in larger measures. I personally will like the intake to keep on increasing, challenges to keep on rising, and we keep on meeting those demands. Friends, it's again a very happy news that I see almost the doctorate plus masters is almost coming at par with the bachelors. I consider that as a tripping point for an institution when we ensure that the number of postgraduates is at least equal to the number of graduate students. I'm sure within a year or two, we are crossing that inflection point, and I wish all the faculty and the director all the best for this. Friends, dear graduates who are graduating today formally, I'm aware that most of you are already placed in good organizations serving the nation. My congratulations to them for having placed yourself very well. Nonetheless, convocation is considered as a sort of last formal interactive session with an institution. And in that sense, I thought I'll take a few minutes to talk to you about the need of the engineering profession today. Friends, we talk about skilling India, we talk about Make in India, but I believe all this will really have a meaning when we start really talking about innovation. When we really start talking about contribution of interdisciplinarity in innovation. That is one area where this country has been lacking to some extent. It was little painful to study that you celebrate a decade of innovation and you slip 10 ranks behind in the Global Innovation Index. That means whatever we are thinking is not reaching at the ground level in the proportions which is expected to be. Friends, innovation is nobody's domain, nobody's sole prerogative. It is neither linked very highly with the qualifications. It is a question of having open mindset, keeping eyes and ears open, and have some amount of craziness to feel, yes, I can do it. And once that is formed up, innovations happen. Professor Bhatt talked about many research projects which our faculty is doing. I am aware personally of very good contributions which is being made, but I am also reminded of what the CEO of 3M company said. Research transforms money into knowledge. Innovation is required to transform knowledge into money. We need that too. We will need innovation to ensure that we are able to do what we are capable of. To give you an example of innovation, Apple is one industry in the world which has given to the world what innovation is. What has given to the world how money can be made by small issues. The first big product of Apple, iPod, which revolutionized the world, particularly our younger generation. Now, if you look at what was iPod doing, it was certainly not the first portable music device, although many of us may feel so. Walkman existed more than 20 years before iPod. Many of us believe iPod was the first device that put hundreds of songs in the pocket. Certainly not so. MP3 was existing a few decades earlier. Some of us feel iPod was the first online music sharing platform. Certainly not. Napster, Grokstar, Kazaa was all there much before that. What did Apple do? Apple combined all these three existing things into one product, gave it good ergonomics, gave it good design, gave it ease of use. And that revolutionized the world. That single product gave Apple revenue more than 1,200% in 1 year and profits more than 3,000% in 1 year. That is what innovation is, my dear graduates. You will have to always keep an eye as to where can I make a positive change. I give a very crude example many a times. Pencil always existed, eraser always existed. But somebody who put a small eraser on the top of the pencil is an innovation. He has researched nothing. He has found nothing new, but he has created an innovation. I am reminded of shipping industry. It was talked for decades and decades that shipping is a very ineffective, inefficient means of transport, and people spent billions and trillions of dollars on improving the efficiency of ships. Their fuel efficiency, their combustion efficiency, their transport efficiency, all were researched for decades, and maybe we made an improvement of 5%, 7%. Till some crazy idea came that shipping inefficiency is not because of shipping, it is because of the loading and unloading at the ports. It takes so much time to load and unload a ship that results into entire inefficiency of the shipping operation. He designed containers which can be rolled into the ships and the ship takes off. And that increased the efficiency of shipping industry by 60%. So 6% efficiency results by research over 3 decades on improving shipping, and 60% efficiency results in improving shipping by non-shipping assignment. So friends, that is what innovation is. Where innovation has to take place in universities, in educational institutions. We have to cultivate an environment that lots and lots of ideas are generated every day, and we appreciate those ideas. We examine those ideas. All ideas will not be successful. As a matter of fact, ratio is pretty bad. The statistics is of 100 ideas, 1 is workable. Of 100 workable ideas, 1 works. Of 100 working ideas, 1 profits. If that is so, till we allow 10 raised to power 6 ideas, there will not be a profitable working idea. And educational institutions, I'm sorry to say, being a part of that all over, have somehow specialized in curbing ideas rather than generating ideas. And my request to all the bright faculty and the brighter graduates would be to ensure that the ideas are generated, they are examined, and if they do not work, it should not discourage us. It's the statistics, only 1% work. If they don't make profit, that should not discourage us. Less than 1% make profit. But we have to keep on working on that strategy to make